Hello everyone, I'm Kim, a BD from HealthTech company. We are a group of healthcare providers and a deep technology expert with a passion to bring a revolutionary solution to and transfer how healthcare data is managed. We all can't deny that life is a fundamental of everything. We try to develop the innovation and solution for for humanity to have a better life and live longer. But when we think about the healthcare today, it's more like a sick care. We're up in the system that we had to wait for the cancer, heart attack, and a stroke to be discovered. And data is a fundamental of life. But what we have faced about the healthcare data today is about they are very fragmented. Data is generated by the various hospital, clinics, and IoT devices. And these are work independently. And there is no technology that connect among this complexity of the healthcare information system. And this creates the data silo, which is data is not do their job like it's supposed to. So the healthcare data exchange have mainly three challenges. The first one is the complexity and diversity of health information system. The second is strict of law and regulation. And the third is concern on identity. But we break all these barriers down and we make healthcare data exchange happen. So, what do? We create a healthcare data network via Web3 infrastructure. We connected by all healthcare stakeholders in the healthcare ecosystem together. We allow them to create the seamless interoperability to improve their healthcare service. And this, we can the patients right now, this can solve this problem. And as I mentioned before, a hospital, they use a different language and different platform. And we recycling the data into compile to HL7 FHIR standards. So no matter which hospital or healthcare information system, it can connect and communicate in the same language. And lastly, we enable patients to own their personal health record. We use the NFC technology to ensure that the people that have the digital literacy limitations can access this technology as well. So, how do patients access their personal health record? They can use the card, touch with the phone, and add a PIN code, and that's it. It doesn't matter which hospital that they have visited, it's already in the network. With this infrastructure, the healthcare data can access anytime and anywhere. There are three main benefits of this. The first is the streamline of collaboration that provide the information to support the healthcare for decision making. And the second is allow the healthcare organization to access to do research more easily. And the last one is that it integrated the healthcare data to lead to personalized for product and services. Let's imagine that you go to the restaurant and it can suggest which menu is best for you and it prevents you from allergic based on your allergic profile. And this is our business model. It's B2G, to C, and to B. We are starting partnering with the hospital and support them to create a seamless interoperability to have better healthcare service. At starting point, we have reached tons of patients that carry our healthcare wallet, and they can subscribe for more premium product in our web application. And last but not least, as the data network is growing, this will enhance the user ability to connect with the data to interact with the digital marketplace. User can buy the product and service with other parties around the world without boundaries, and we get transaction fees from that. And we confidently move with a strong team, and we are the first blockchain-based of personal healthcare record in Thailand. In 2022, we have reached $500,000, 5,000 users, 400,000 of health record. And we project to go 277% of CAGR, and we will reach $719 million within 5 years. We are looking for $4 million to strengthen our product and commercialize effectively. And lastly, we truly believe that one infrastructure can save millions of lives. Thank you.
So it's really interesting, but I'm just curious, because from what I understand, in order for this to work, right? So it needs to be able to use with many many players in the ecosystem, like clinics and IoT and stuff. How do you approach the vendors, and how long does it take for you to build the infrastructure for each players in the ecosystem that this health tech can be used?
Thank you for the question. I'm Nora, COO of HealthTag company. So thanks for the question. So basically, this year our HealthTag already implemented all the infrastructure, but basically the challenging is how to connecting the vendors, as you mentioned. So first thing first, our strategy is to engaging with the high trusted hospital in Thailand, which is University Hospital, like Pahrada Hospital, which is our reference site, and also Srinagar Hospital in Khon Kaen University. So we will starting priority University Hospital as our focus customer, and then we'll cascade down to regional hospital, community hospital, etc. to make it the most impactful and trusted solution, and it will go in being the network effect, because university hospital is be the center of referrals of the patients already. Yes.
Oh, hi. Obviously, this is a very important topic. Solving the fragmented data of patients. From your learning experience until this stage, how do you handle things like if I'm a patient, I would be very worried about my data privacy with you guys. I don't want it to be sold to FMCG, consumer health, vitamins company, and so forth. And if I'm a private healthcare institution, I wouldn't want to give it to you, right? Because basically those are my patients. I don't want it to be on the platform to compare where I can get cheaper healthcare services and so forth, right? So how do you overcome all this, the fear of sharing?
Yeah, that's really things that we always facing. So first thing first, we are positioning ourselves as a data processors. All the data is not, so that's why we're creating decentralized platform, which is all the health information system, all the health information data still kept within their hospital, and they carrying the security, etc. on their own. What we do is we just bridging, creating the network, and creating a smart contract to controlling in terms of data access. Yeah, so that will allow them to more trust and all the transaction is really transparent, and this infrastructure is also compliant with their PDPA, GDPR. So all the information that sharing is need to access by the data controller, and also the patients need to give the consent that they happy to share the information. But the sharing, as I mentioned, is the sharing for the healthcare purpose and with them as a patient. But once we would like to another services, we need to provide the consent to make this happen as well. Yes.
Just one quick question. Who pays?
So right now the hospital are paying for the installation and maintenance fee.
But why we have to pay?
Why the hospital?
The data is actually belongs to patient. The patient holds the card, and why we have to pay?
Okay, I think from the hospital perspective, once we creating the sharing environment, it can improving the healthcare services. I think for Sierra Hospital, once they would like to share their health information to the patients, it's a lost process, because patients need to go to the administration after they health report, fill the form, do the KYC, waiting for the data for 7 days to pay $500 to get the CD-ROM or the data through emails.
And the hospital get the revenue.
The hospital
Yeah,
get the revenue.
yeah, we don't pay. So why do we have to pay? That's the question.
Okay, so I think in the long run, it's providing the better service, but the better healthcare, and in the meantime, it's gonna be like an ecosystem that's gonna bring back the revenues to the hospital.
And okay, sorry. And the second one, since time out, we have the hospital information system differently, and we keep the information differently. How are you managing to blend that together?
Okay, so in our team, we have the health informatics, which is used like right pharmacists, but use also the health informations. So we will standardize, we kind of like be interpreters all the languages from the various hospital information system in one international standard, which is HL7 virus.